Where does money come from? Well, if you ask most people, they think the government creates money.
Banks, not governments, actually create the vast majority of the money supply, which is a total mind bender. Most people were not taught that in school. We're raised to think that the government issues the money.
That's not how it works out. 90% of it is created by banks when they make loans.
The way they do it is by double entry bookkeeping. So if you go to the bank to take out, let's say you want a mortgage for a $500,000 house.
But let's assume you want a mortgage. You go to your friendly banker. The banker says, here's $300,000. And a few keystrokes on the computer, and there's $300,000 in your account.
Where the double entry bookkeeping comes in is that the bank will write on one side of its books $500,000 as an asset to itself, because you have promised to pay that back over time plus interest. And then they'll write on the other side of their books $500,000 as a liability to themselves.
So the assets are loans, the liabilities are largely deposits. And that's how money is created.
Their books balance. They'll say, well, so you got 500 plus, 500 minus, it comes out to zero. We haven't really created anything. We've just done double entry bookkeeping.
If you look at the banking system as a whole, it is pretty clear that they are creating money, not just taking money from savers and lending it to borrowers, which is the classic formulation of how banks work, which is incorrect according to both the Bank of England, the Federal Reserve.
Banks do not lend their deposits, that they actually create deposits when they make loans.
Banks don't lend their deposits, they create deposits.
In 2014, the Bank of England actually came out and said it. They said, contrary to popular belief, banks do not lend their deposits. They actually create deposits when they make loans. And, said the Bank of England, 97% of the UK money supply is created in this way.
But the rest of it is the cash and coins you carry around in your pocket.
So this is a bit shocking. If banks create the money they lend, why are we borrowing from them? Why don't we have our own banks? Why doesn't the government issue its own money instead of borrowing money created by banks?
Who should be creating the money in the economy, and for whose benefit? That's the fundamental question.